Hey everyone, it's Ryzen.
And Liz.
And before I start the AFC Championship prediction, I'm going to sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, but YouTube's new policy change where I'm required to get 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize my content. I really need your help. So if you're watching this and you want to help me out, please subscribe. Even if you turn off notifications, that's fine. I just need the subscriptions right now. I've got to hit 1,000 by February 20th. And I'm not that far off from doing that, so appreciate any help in that matter. Anyway, moving on to the AFC Championship. This is the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New England Patriots.
I don't think we'd ever say that, but for some reason,
first
they're
thing I
good
want to
this
say
year.
is thank you, Pittsburgh, for losing, because I get tired of kicking your ass every year in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm glad it's finally.
Get old.
I'm glad it's finally a different team for once.
And don't kid yourselves. Pittsburgh would have lost that game in a blowout in all likelihood, because they always do.
They always do, and their
don't know why.
players always talk
And
trash.
the way their defense looked last week against Jacksonville, it was playoff Pittsburgh defense again. That's what it was. And you had a whole bunch of miracle plays to keep you in the game.
Yep, a lot of the catches in the end zone were all miracles.
So I don't think Jacksonville's defense played as bad as people make it out to be, because there was a lot of miracle plays. But that's having said that, they still didn't look good. And their pass rush wasn't that good either.
No.
They got 2 sacks and one was a forced fumble. But other than that, Ben was like untouched that whole game.
Yeah.
Most of that game anyway.
The O-line for the Steelers played pretty good.
So, looking at this game, Jacksonville's defense on paper is really, really good. They have an excellent running back in Leonard Fournette, who hurt his ankle. Really didn't do a whole lot when he came back into that Steelers game. I think he scored a touchdown afterwards, but he only got like 20 yards once he got hurt.
And he was in a minor car crash this week, so who knows if he's sore from it or not. They're saying that he's all right.
He's probably
fine.
fine.
But he might have some whiplash or something, so who knows.
But the big injury news is Brady. And they're not saying anything. It sounds like somebody ran into him and he cut his hand and they had to stitch it. Which, if that's the case, it's probably not a big deal. He's listed as questionable, but if he didn't play,
he played today.
I would be stuck
and he practiced
in the game.
Oh, yeah.
He said, we'll see. He's
He's
gonna play.
The poor man's been playing with
No way. He's played with broken fingers before. He's gonna play.
Yeah.
He's gonna play. I mean, it's just reality.
I think that's just the Patriots being the Patriots.
They're probably trying to get some sort of edge over Jacksonville with that, but
yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure he did actually get hurt. But
it sounded like he cut his finger open, or something on his hand was bleeding all over the place, and he had to get stitched up.
So whatever. And I don't think it's a big deal.
No.
Especially since I don't know how much they're going to throw the ball in this game to begin with. So for the game plan, I think offensively the Patriots will. They like to target where you're weakest, and where Jacksonville is weakest is the safeties and linebackers in coverage. Pretty much every team with linebackers in coverage is often not a good idea.
Yep.
But, I mean, you pretty much have to put some linebackers in coverage in some plays.
Yep.
I mean, not that the safeties in Jacksonville aren't good. They are. But they're not amazing like their 2 corners are. So, you're going to have... And by the way, Ramsey should probably stop running his mouth.
Yeah.
Since giving them motivation is not good.
Right.
Not a good idea.
No, it's not.
Especially when Pittsburgh literally did the same thing to you and you're doing the same thing right back.
Yep.
Not smart. I don't understand why these organizations
don't have a tighter control on
don't have a tighter leash on these things, because they almost always backfire.
The Patriots don't tolerate it.
Yeah, they don't tolerate it.
At all.
It's a team that benched Wes Welker for half a game over it. But anyway, the Patriots will likely run a lot of formations with 2 wide receivers on the outside.
Yep.
And they're going to have Hogan and Gronkowski in the seams. And they're going to run down and they're going to target those safeties in man coverage. And they'll probably challenge those linebackers in passes to the flat, to Lewis and White. Now, Ramsey said apparently he's going to cover Gronkowski. Okay, buddy. If you're going to assign people to man-to-man coverage on the same thing every single play,
bye-bye.
Bye, because New England will put up 35 points on you.
Yep.
Because you're telling Brady exactly what you're doing every single play, and he will go right to where you're weakest. That is a horrible idea. I hope they do that.
It would be hilarious.
Go ahead, put the same guy on Dion Lewis every time. Put the same guy on Amendola every time. Make no changes. Go ahead, do that. And
see how that
you will
out
see your
for you.
defense completely torched. They're not going to do that. At least I hope they're not going to do that. But now that Ramsey said that thing about Gronkowski, I don't know, maybe that is their game plan. And if it is, this will be a blowout. But I don't think Jacksonville's that dumb.
No, I don't either.
So
I mean, they do have someone named,
they have
Tom Coughlin as their
but
GM.
he's in management. He's not an actual coach anymore.
I know.
think people are overplaying that.
I think so too.
But and the other weakness of Jacksonville is runs up the middle. And I don't know why Deion Lewis gets like no respect from people. The guy is excellent between the tackles. That's where Jacksonville is weak. He's going to have a field day in this game, I would guess. I wouldn't be surprised if he ran for 150 yards in this game.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, Jacksonville's not good. I mean, is really good at defending outside runs. But the Patriots just won't run outside.
And Deion runs really good up the middle anyway.
Yeah, he runs good up the middle. So I think people are gravely underestimating that as well. Obviously, defensively, what will the Patriots do? Well, they're going to stack the box and say, yeah, Leonard Fournette, you're not getting any yards in this game. And Blake Bortles, you're going to throw the ball 50 times in this game, and we'll see what happens. My guess is Jacksonville will still try to run the ball a lot. It's not going to work. If there's one thing Belichick does masterfully, it's take away your number one. Their number one is Leonard Fournette. He will not win you this game if you're a Jacksonville fan. He won't. You're going to have to go to somebody else. You're going to have to put this game into Blake Bortles' hands. Mm-hmm. He's a decent quarterback. He's definitely way overly criticized on the media. They act like he's like Tim Tebow, which he's not. He's about Alex Smith level, which is, it's a decent game managing quarterback. But can he go to that next level and actually win you a game with his arm? He made some key throws in that Pittsburgh game, but really it was the run game and the defense that really, well, more so the run game that really kept him in that game. And really even the defense, they got that forced fumble that they ended up needing for a touchdown. They had the interception, set up another touchdown. So, but Jacksonville's not going to win this game off of defense and running game alone. Blake Bortles is going to have to make some plays, probably more plays than he made against Pittsburgh in order to win this game because they're probably not going to have that run game. So, having said all that, the other thing is Burkhead, I think, will be back. Branch, I don't know if they're going to play him because Ricky Jean-Francois was good. And the other thing is, if that pass rush for the Patriots is legit and it shows up and Bortles gets hit like 20 times in this game, it will also be a blowout. I can't tell if that was a fluke against Tennessee or what. I mean, the pass rush has gotten better as the season has gone on, but that was ridiculous last week. So if that happens again, obviously the Patriots will win this game. And the secondary is already solid, so
yes,
it was always the pass rush. James Harrison has also drastically improved the run defense. So, plus the Patriots are a team where I don't really look at their defensive stats that closely, because they're a chameleon team. They take away whoever your best is, and if they don't play a lot of teams that are like run first teams, yeah, they're not going to have great run defense. But as soon as they do, all of a sudden you can't run on them. Just ask Derrick Henry what happened to him. So having said that, I'm going to go with I think I'm expecting a lower scoring game. It could, if it was going to be a blowout, I would expect New England would blow out Jacksonville. I mean, keep in mind it is at New England. Crowd's going to go nuts. You're going to hear a lot of MVP chants for Brady.
Oh, by the way, Goodell is not coming to our game. He's going to the NFC Championship.
I'm sure he is. That's all right. He can enjoy himself there.
Yeah, he can.
But anyway, I'm going to go with a prediction of 21 New England, 14 Jacksonville. I think that's pretty fair. 7 points, yeah. I don't think the Patriots will cover the spread. I think the spread's 7.5 now.
I don't know what it is.
It was 9, and then the Brady injury report came out, and it dropped down to 7.5. But I don't think they were going to win by 9 points to begin with, or 10 points. I mean, I think Jacksonville is a better team than Tennessee. They're not. I don't think they're as good as all the pundits are magically making them out to be now. But they're definitely an elite team in the AFC. I think, really, the AFC elite teams are better than the elite teams in the NFC. But
this year they are.
But the NFC is more competitive as a whole within its own conference. It's a weird thing. Because, you know, the bad teams in the AFC are much worse than the NFC teams that are bad. So I don't know if you want to give a score.
I was going to say 24-10.
Okay.
Make it a little bit more of a spread.
Now keep in mind, if it turns out Brady's seriously injured, okay, then all bets are off.
Yeah,
But
the reports from practice don't really indicate how serious it is.
Seemed like he was throwing just fine in practice today, so it's Friday, by the way. So we'll see what happens with the game. We'll do a recap, we'll do our recap for that game afterwards, and go from there. So yeah, this is Ryzen
And Liz.
Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll be
Going
able to
Super
preview
Bowl.
Super Bowl 52. But we got to win this game first.
Well, we would
Jacksonville.
we would preview it anyway, right?
Yeah, I know we would. But hopefully it'll be the Patriots in there. Unless, of course, you're Jacksonville and you guarantee a Super Bowl victory when you're not in the Super Bowl yet.
Idiots.
They never learn. All right, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.